Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to react to the final episode of The Ones Who Live the Last Time. Now, we don't know if this is the final episode of the series or if this is the series finale.
Yeah.
We're hoping we get something here at the end of the show. You know, Rick and Michonne will return, or you know, maybe they'll close it out. We don't know.
Yeah, guys. So if you watched our predictions video, we gave some predictions, some theories, some good ideas. A lot of it is, you know, the main outlier, the real loose end is the CRM. They are massive. Yes, Rick and Michonne could take out a major portion of them at this summit, but it's not going to take them all out. It's not like every single soldier is going to be there. They have outposts everywhere, and as we learned from Jadis, there's a lot of drop sites, and if we see in the title screen where it shows the United States and all those points, those potentially are all the drop sites all over the place. So, yes, they could take out a big portion of them, maybe a lot of the leaders, but then there could just be someone else who would just take their place.
You need to stop watching the episode ahead of time and spoiling it for everyone right now.
Yeah, I'm spoiling it. No. Yeah, guys.
Because he watches the episodes. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there.
Apparently I do, because, you know.
So, I did want to reply to those people, just to because guys, like, do you know how pissed I would be if he watched the episode ahead of me? Like, that just doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make sense.
But then I was like, you know what? You got this.
Oh, from what I wrote?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, the context was pretty easy to assume that it's going to be Jadis. Who else would come and visit Gabriel? Like, I mean, just ridiculous. People are like, oh, we watched it. Just, like, really? Out of that one scene? And then also the car chase scene. Well, we do breakdowns of the trailers, so we did a breakdown of the trailer seeing Michonne. Now, in the trailer, they didn't show Rick in the yellow truck. They only showed Michonne, but they showed Jadis chasing that same said yellow truck. So we knew it was going to be a car chase, but that's not spoiling information because, as most of you who are watching this reaction have already watched the episode.
You mean the pre-episode, oh no, yeah, because they're watching it later than us.
Yeah. Now, there are some viewers who actually do watch our reactions who haven't watched the episode. That's mostly people who live outside the United States who don't have access to watch the episots themselves. But either way,
I just thought it was funny because I saw the comments and it just, I don't know.
It's just stupid. We get,
the real fans know.
Our subscribers know we break down a lot of the stuff, and a lot of stuff we do predict comes true. It doesn't. Wild theories, whatever. But there was some information about the finale that came out from an interview. They said that, yes, the AMC has not truly said whether or not the limited part of what they say, this is a limited series, if it's going to expand into season 2, if this is going to be it. But they did say something very interesting. They said they are leaving the door open for future stories.
Which means it won't end the way that we want it to end.
It might not, though, but here's the thing. There's not going to be some spin-off of just about the CRM. Yeah. That's not going to appease people.
They tried that.
They
tried that.
Well, World Beyond, if that's what you're talking about.
That is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean...
That was a spin-off about the CRM.
But they truly didn't dive really into it.
No, I completely agree.
Here, they went a little bit further, but we need more of the CRM, and we need some characters in it, so... Technically, yes, World Beyond was kind of a spinoff about the CRM, but...
There was a comment on our previous reaction from someone that I'm not going to say here because I don't know if it was a spoiler comment, a spoiler. I hope that it is not a spoiler because then it would be spoiled for me from reading that comment.
Yeah.
But I'm really hoping that it doesn't come true.
Yeah, so we had some cool theories from you guys. I saw some of the comments from our predictions video, prior to today, of course, because we're kind of on a media blackout. Not even going to open Twitter right now because I'm sure a bunch of stuff has already been spoiled. But we're watching this on Sunday afternoon right now. So, yeah, guys, if they are able to finish this in, let's see, this episode is 53 minutes long, and they usually do about 2 to 5 minutes after the episode to kind of
48 minutes.
About another 48 minute episode.
No, dude, no.
I mean, let's say this: if they are able to really conclude this, and Rick and Michonne make it home, I'm sure they're going to do the episode very well. It hopefully won't feel rushed, but if they do make it home, great. But I just don't. I feel like there needs to be more. But again, no confirmation. This might just be what Andrew Lincoln and Denai Guerrero wanted to do. Yeah. And yes, Scott Gimple has said many times he would love to do a crossover, maybe like a Walking Dead season 12, so to speak. But right now you have a timeline issue. So fortunately, what's crazy is that, even though they have not really said the Daryl Dixon timeline, it is presumed that it's roughly a year to a year and a half after the events of the finale of the series. The Walking Dead Ones Who Live, from what I'm hearing, is roughly by the time of this finale, this timeline actually matches up to the Daryl timeline. So it's still going to be roughly a year, maybe 2 years after the finale. The big one that's a problem is Dead City. Dead City is set 6 years in the future. But if we're saying that, okay, well, if the Walking Dead timeline is around Daryl, then you could somewhat say, well, Maggie knows some information if Rick makes it back, because that timeline is 6+ years in the future.
It would make Carol's radio to Daryl, the radio transmission to Daryl,
if she said Rick,
mean a lot.
If she said Rick, you couldn't really say it, but
boy, did it sound like he's back. It sounded like that.
It sounded like cut off. It sounded like ick. A lot of people were saying, well, that's not Morgan. Gin. It sounded like ick.
Yeah.
So they're still theorizing that she said Rick is back. So if that was the case, then it's still around that timeline, technically. But I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm done talking. I want to see this thing. I want to find out what they're going to do in 48 minutes.
Yeah, people that don't normally watch us are probably like, when is the reaction going to start?
Well, there's time cards in the bottom so they can skip it.
Oh, yeah, but, there you go.
But either way, let us see how this is going to work out the last time. Let's freaking go.
I hope not, guys. Yeah. I hope we get a season 2 or something new. But let's find out.
Let's find out.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it, guys.
I remember it all. What it was like. Who we were. Who we are now.
Noodles, liquor, and sex.
I lost someone.
The best.
Years ago.
Black Label Scotch. Let's go.
People are a resource.
Jadis.
I know how to build things and I know how to burn things.
The guy.
Oh, Nat.
Nat. Yeah. I forgot his name.
Is someone you love out there?
I don't know about you guys,
Still love me.
but I've been very disappointed about Major General Beale's absence in this show. Like, he's been barely in anything.
Oh, yeah, they're cutting right to it, dude.
That's fucking go.
We go in, you get the briefing, I get the dossier she left behind. We bring what we know to the city, then go home.
You probably think I'm dead.
Fuck no. I'm right here.
Dude, the music in this.
Yeah.
You said I didn't need to be scared. That it was just the burning.
Dude, yeah, I can't. Yeah, I've heard all the theories that maybe, because Rick died in the comics, spoiler warning for people who read the comics, it's been so long, but I don't think that'd be something Andrew Lincoln would want. Yes, he got his wish of cutting his hand off, but
I think Carl dying changes everything.
Yeah.
Not unfortunately, but Carl dying changed the show, in my opinion.
It truly did. It really did. Let's go, guys. Finale title screen.
You're really here.
Yeah, he's like Morgan. He doesn't die.
You gave them the deep, but he
We went low to get out of it. We were struck by lightning. We were going down over water, and Bethune shoved me out. She saved my life. Why don't we just say it was Okafor? That we were just keeping this thing going.
She don't want anything to do with that.
She doesn't.
With you and I, we gave up so much to be here. And now I realize that giving up can be a sign of strength. Commitment to something bigger than oneself. Okafor, he was never really here. Not in the way he should have been. That's why he died. You're meant to be a part of this.
Yeah, she's not turning, dude. She's all in.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to go.
Well, show me the other way.
Dude, his poker face is legit, bro. Like, where's Michonne gonna be, though? Like, they're not gonna ask her, like, who are you? Like,
yeah. She's just gonna stay masked the whole time.
Oh, it's a walker. It's like somebody's behind her.
Dude, that thing came up quick.
That thing came up fast. Wait.
She's gone.
Wow. Holy shit, bro.
Climb a tree that quick? That was quick.
I couldn't even do that.
No.
Whoa. Oh, Jadis. Wow. The artist still lived. What?
He wants to talk to you.
Beale.
Oh, Beale.
The end of the world and the beginning of the world. And we're the dead ones, Rick. Kind of like them. Our scientists haven't figured it out. Maybe they never will. I alone decided the path ahead, and I alone want to feel the weight of it. I never interrupt that time, but you're here. So I'll share some time with you. Maybe even ask you to carry some of that weight.
He's in, bro. He's in. He's got to get that briefing. I cannot wait to find this. From our theories, guys, we think it's another apocalypse, but of the living. She said it was...
Is that Beale? I'm looking at who the paintings are.
Oh, yeah.
Father,
there's Gabriel.
Yep.
Yeah, there's Beale up there. Chill, chill, chill. Take a breath. There it is. It's in it.
It's pretty. She's stuffing up the cat's ass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. My arrangement with Rick Grimes during the community. I see Rick's wife, Michonne, Alexandria safe zone.
Rick's wife.
Their survival and potential just something. Yeah, she'd burn it, burn it, burn it. Got a paper shredder?
Why are we doing this?
You gotta burn it. Wow, look at her, dude. Just frantic. She is scared.
Officer Stokes, are you in there?
Dude! Razor wire, or piano wire. Oh my god.
Here we go, dude.
Here it is, dude.
I want you to reflect on your life. On all your lives, before and after. All the things you did before this moment. After this next moment, everything will change. What's the worst thing you did to make sure someone else survived?
Killed my best friend.
Quite a bit, actually.
A lot of stuff.
I killed someone with my teeth. Like they do.
I'm sorry you had to do that.
Well, you don't have to be.
I've given this briefing, the echelon briefing, 2,533 times.
Wow. How many of them are left that still know of this?
And the soldier in question has never been someone like you. This is the first. It's the start of what's next. A day completely about tomorrow.
There was a shot in the trailer that showed a map, and it looks like Portland. They showed 2 extraction zones, so it's possible they're going to probably take out Portland. Yeah. Who knows how many others?
Crazy.
Certified.
Oh, the governor!
So when I was 18, I signed up to fight. I went to Vietnam twice. Then the journey led me back to Pennsylvania to its National Guard.
Switch 'em cups.
I went away. I had to. I could have let the world take me away. But I came back. Like you.
Don't like that.
I think it's fine. I don't think he'd put like some hallucinogen in there or something. I think Beale truly looks up, I wouldn't say loves Rick, but he's very impressed. Very impressed. The only person that she has to make sure she doesn't see is Thorne. Oh, God, they've gone through so much.
They bombed the cities. Okafor said that they called it clearing disease vectors.
There were 2 fronts, Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. So I evacuated our forces under the cover of night and let the dead
really interesting
overwhelm their troops.
Wow.
And that whole city.
That's crazy. So he killed our army.
Philadelphia by sacrificing Pittsburgh. my enemies, my friends.
Don't give a shit.
The sword that kills is the sword that gives life. I killed my past and a whole city so another could live. The most likely outcome after all the fighting and killing, all the plans and sacrifices, we lose. Most likely outcome is that we're all gonna die.
Dude. I love it. I think they're gearing up to go after someone.
I think it's communities.
I think this is a forward operating base.
Yeah.
The most sensitive aspects to Operation N1W is the child evacuation protocol.
So we were born.
I think that's Portland, dude. So they're gonna try to evacuate as many, probably just the kids, and kill everyone else.
We've discovered million-strong dead masses out there. People now have 14 or so years left on this planet. And it isn't just the delts, it's starvation, tenuous balance between population and yield, disease.
Through CRM frontliner embeds living in Portland under false identities, we have over years had operatives enmeshed in the Portland school system.
CRM destroys communities for resources,
dude,
for strategic superiority, and to ensure the city's secrecy and security above all.
It will result in an evacuation of possibly 10% of the children in the city before the area is gassed and its population is liquidated.
Wow. Dude, I told you! Another apocalypse on the living.
Omaha didn't just die. We destroyed it, along with its campus colony. And in 18 hours, we will take our final action to leave us as the supreme force on this continent, maybe the world.
Told you.
We will destroy Portland.
Told you. I wonder if our crew from World Beyond is still out in Portland right now.
You don't leave people behind.
Dude.
So because they feel like disease will eventually wipe out the rest of the human race, they need to wipe out as much as they can.
Yeah.
With the city under CRM control and our alliance partners dead, we will march across this country and further eliminate any growing competition. We will take their resources and ensure...
All of them.
Forget about the dossier then. Oh!
Maybe we get to survive.
They're gonna wipe out everyone.
He's about to stab him.
Or that the participating forces...
She's going nuts, dude.
Anything changes on base, key the walkie. I'll get back to you when I can.
You expecting a call?
That was Thorne. She went through this. Thought it would be good to talk it out.
I think that the next leader in the next decade, that might be you.
Oh my God,
dude.
After trying to get away, and you came back. You've become a powerful story. Who was the person closest to you who's died in all of this?
My son.
My son? He's who I saved. Tearing out that man's throat.
What if I told you you would never have to suffer that kind of loss again? Whoever you were running to, you could keep them safe. You could bring them to us.
Shit.
Whoa.
Jeez, dude.
I'm taking that chance on you.
He won't be able to kill him in there, dude. He's probably heavily guarded. Dude, slow down, Michonne. We know what's happening. It's gotta slow down.
Dude.
This is brutal.
I
told you it was going to be brutal.
Up until this point, I would have said, he's done. No way. But the offer he just made him...
Swear on the sword. I'm just gonna ask it and look in your eyes.
Dude, is Bill about to die right here? Oh,
come on.
His face, bro.
No.
Oh! She saw the look on his face, dude.
Oh my God, dude.
Save whoever you wanted to and then save the world. Why? The world isn't gonna win.
I never lost my son. I lost myself. He brought me back. My wife brought me back. We're the sword that kills. We're the sword that gives life. One unstoppable life. We're not dead. You are.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna let him turn?
So I have to ask this, is he the leader now? Are people gonna follow him?
Thorn, it's Grimes, over.
Copy, over.
I got the briefing. We'll talk later. Bill went to the woods to be on his own before the old hands, over.
I really wonder if our World Beyond crew was able to talk to Portland and get a lot of people out already.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, there's still probably so many CRM soldiers in there. Is that Bill's body in there?
I think it is, dude. I think you're right.
Did he kill him? Is Bill gonna turn?
Why don't they how's your day going? It is Bill's body, dude.
Oh my god.
Strike up a combo. Like, yeah, this Portland shit's crazy, ain't it? You know?
What'd she say? I
gotta
do it. Yeah. Let's go. Get some frags. Shit. The elevator's closing. Oh, damn. That dude's tough. There you go. That'll knock him out.
Okay. Oh, who's that?
Rick!
I got the echelon. How
They have
did
an
you?
entire tent of bombs out there. They're evacuating the kids. Then it's the whole city of people. Is this yours?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how the music just changed to
What's in
light?
it?
Beal.
Over this same thing that's over there.
Yeah.
Now, this is the person I'd be worried about.
What are you
Oh,
up to, Grimes?
General Beale's not there.
How'd you come up with this?
Took some inspiration from the genius known as Nat.
Oh, I'm mad at the time I missed. Not seeing our kids growing up. I know we can, but I think about that time and I just want to go back.
Man, how can we not have them go back?
I know. They're not dying, dude. No freaking way.
No, I know they're not dying.
Yeah.
There's not much time. There's not enough time in this episode to give us that reunion.
Yeah. What room did they do this in?
Dude, she's...
Damn, dude! All the gas is right there.
You're pretty exposed.
Yeah. I saw this in the PPP exception right there. PPP, guys.
Simultaneous on-base and off-hard transparency hard document. The CEP mandates remain in a squad level.
Well, their leader's already gone. Oh!
At squad level.
Oh, God. I was like, wait, who the heck is that?
You should be scared. Get out of there. Quit talking.
Dude, my hands are so sweaty right now.
I have something for you.
This is insane. Okay, I like that, but let's get out.
He turned.
But if I argue for her, they'll think I'm emotional, indebted. You gotta make sure she stays.
She's putting the pieces together.
We need to take care of this.
She's not gone.
Wow. I did not think Beal was going to be gone in this episode at all. Dude, they're all dead.
Hands! Hands! You're going to turn around. You are going to go back inside. And you are going to undo whatever you did.
Never died. Won't stop. It can't stop.
God damn it!
This way!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They are done.
Holy shit, dude.
Dude, everyone is done. Oh my god. Wow.
That was huge.
Just a little longer. It breaks up quick.
How is she alive?
How is she? She put on a gas mask.
Yeah.
There's Thorn.
You destroyed our chance! You destroyed the whole world!
Oh shit! He just threw her.
Here come some walkers. Yeah! Michonne is gonna take her out. Oh.
Fuck, come on. Get out of there.
You were the one he was always trying to get to. How did you get to him?
I didn't give up. I didn't give me up like you did. Where is he?
Turn around. Dead world, love is dead.
Love doesn't die.
Oh! It had to happen. It was gonna happen anyway. No.
Why would he do that?
No. No. No, 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 no. Okay. Woo! Woo! Get him a mask. Dude, that explosion. Oh my god.
I'm not convinced it's over. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, where's Thorn?
Uncle Fu was right. He was right. You just have to hope. Deal was wrong.
Oh, dude.
My god.
How are they gonna get out of this?
With the CRM's frontliner force and the CRM Force Command, including Major General Jonathan Beale, the CRC voted unanimously for emergency oversight over the remaining forces of the CRM.
Yes.
Hierarchies and layers of operational secrecy.
Yes.
And in another stunning unanimous vote by the CRC, overturning CRM guidance, citizens are now free to leave at will, and the city will now welcome new citizens as they may arrive. The CRM's priority has shifted beyond the CR's defense to now engage with, assist, and even airlift any survivor or community they may encounter.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are they getting home?
We're getting it, dude.
Are they getting home? Oh my god. You gotta be fucking kidding me. So yeah, as you can tell, they haven't grown extremely long or extremely much. So it's about a year and a half after the finale.
I knew it, Dad. I knew you were still out there.
And I realized I wouldn't.
You're the brave man?
I am.
Yes.
But maybe you could call me Dad.
I knew you'd come back.
How?
I believed.
Gotta be kidding me.
Whoa,
Wow.
dude. They're airdropping supplies.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my God, they did it. They were able to do it in 48 minutes.
For the most part. For the most part,
yeah.
What a story, though. What an episode. That was pretty good. That was really good. I loved the General Beale stuff. The Echelon briefing did not disappoint.
Yeah, that was brutal, man. I mean, that was kind of our predictions that they are going to basically create a war on the living. They want to be the only community that survives, and everyone outside of that is a threat.
Yeah. I mean, I was a little worried for a second. I mean, I knew that Rick is a good man, but when he made that offer, like, bring anybody that you still have, and he turned that knife around, he was just getting in throwing position.
Yeah.
So dude, that was good.
Wow. Yeah, I think, we'll save a lot of discussion. We're gonna do a full review of the series and talk about stuff, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, I wouldn't say it was rushed. I mean, I can't really fully say it was rushed, but I think they did a good job in this final episode. The CRM is a big force, and that was really my main concern was, okay, yes, you could take out everyone at that summit, but there's still going to be leaders in place who could continue its work. But I really would like to have seen more with the Civic Republic. Yes, we get the radio call that, they've heard of everything going on, they've changed power, but it really would have been cool to see, like, citizens in the Civic Republic learning of it, like seeing faces, seeing the leaders who are actually governing the Civic Republic, to really see that. But in this amount of time for this series, we couldn't see it. And as you know, as we were saying, like, if they would have went to another season to really expand upon it, then we could have seen it more. But it's definitely not going to happen. Yes, they've left the door open for more stories, but maybe there could be factions of the CRM who are trying to, rebuild the CRM in a sense, and maybe in another spin-off, it's us, other characters, maybe new characters or our characters trying to defeat that or something. I don't know.
I'll take it a step further, and like the voiceover of the communication of the current status of the Civic Republic after Rick and Michonne's explosion, where they're explaining that yes, there was General Beale and this faction that did all this
secrecy. Yeah,
Portland's getting that information.
Oh yeah,
and if you're Portland and you've seen two other communities get completely wiped out by the Civic Republic, forget that it's the CRM, it's still the Civic Republic,
right?
You're now in defense mode.
Oh yeah,
and the question then remains: does Portland retaliate and attack the Civic Republic?
Right.
That's a storyline that could happen.
Well,
but I guess not, because the Civic Republic is now sending supplies out to all communities to get them to survive.
Well, the reason I said that is because there's things that we don't see. So at the end of World Beyond, some of our crew traveled to Portland to notify them of basically telling them what the CRM did to Omaha.
Yeah.
So it's we don't know, like, okay, did our crew finally make it in there? Did the citizens know of what was going on partially?
But we don't know that timeline either.
Well, the World Beyond was 10 years into the apocalypse. So by the end of World Beyond, they were still behind the Walking Dead finale. So in theory, Portland should have already known some of the things. Now, these are kids coming to tell them this information. They may not have believed them right away. They didn't have specific evidence.
Who knows if they got there?
Well, we did see them arriving to Portland.
Yeah.
But true, like, we don't know what happened to that crew because we don't know what happened in beyond that after World Beyond. But given the timeline, Portland should have been notified by members of the kids from World Beyond, who would have told them what happened to Omaha, what General Beale is doing, what Jadis was doing, blah, 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 blah. So maybe it did get around, but nothing really happened because of blah, blah, blah. We didn't get to see it, but
in my opinion, it truly was, this is it.
this is it.
Yeah, there's not going to be
home.
another. Yeah,
They're home.
A little disappointed. The only thing that I am disappointed in, the only thing, is that we didn't get a reunion with some other characters.
Yeah.
I'm some of them you can't.
I'm fine with it.
Maggie, you probably could.
We can say it's done off screen, of course, except for Daryl, but I believe
the Daryl one was the big one.
Yeah, I believe this timeline is in connection with the Daryl Dixon series. So as Rick and Michonne are now home, Daryl is already out. He's gone, and he's now over in France. So, I think maybe they'll bring Andrew Lincoln back to whenever Daryl gets home, Daryl and Carol, because Carol is now searching for him.
Yeah.
Maybe they get home.
Maybe they give a one shot of Rick
Right.
there, bring Andrew Lincoln in for an episode.
And like you said, maybe Carol was saying Rick came back, but of course they muffled it. It only sounded like ick, but I think that is true now. Like, she actually did say over the radio that Rick came back because it's in this timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but of course, Rick is not going to go after him because, like, after everything he went
Rick
through,
just got home.
He loves Daryl, but he's like, Carol's probably like, I'll go get him.
Yeah.
I'll go find him.
I don't
I'll go
think
find him.
Michonne's
Yeah.
going to let him go.
No. Yeah. Carol's like, I'll go find him. Blah, blah, blah.
And in a way, it was beautiful that we just got that reunion because
That was perfect.
It was
Yeah.
about family. It was about love. And yes, those other characters are his family as well. But this seemed more personal, more.
It was more impactful.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would love to see them with all the characters, of course, seeing that he's alive. But with about family, with everything that they went through, with Rick, turning around and really, breaking free of his depression and all of that, like, it is about family. And I loved it. I'm so glad that none of this got leaked. Seeing Kaylee Fleming return as Judith, it was really great. And then, it was great that they had the reunion first because, Judith, of course, Rick knows Judith. He was a part of her life up until, she was only 3, 4, maybe.
Old enough to remember him.
But then seeing the interaction, yes, with RJ, like, well, that's somebody that you have not met, and that's your son, and how iconic it is that he's wearing Carl's hat.
Yeah.
I mean, that shot, when I saw that shot, all I saw, of course,
when you saw
was just
the gate lift down onto the meadow.
Yeah.
Like,
well, not that shot. It was before that. It was Judith sitting there, but all I saw was the little gun.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course.
And I was like,
You
wait.
knew that.
I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like, but them arriving on a helicopter in that meadow, that was so awesome. Man, I had tears in my eyes. I could not stop bawling.
Yeah, that was
God.
Done very well. I enjoyed that part.
That was really, really good. Great episode.
It's sad that it's ended.
It's sad it's over. Yeah, I mean.
So the rumor that I was going to say that I heard in the comments, that I read in the comments, is that maybe Rick gets to go home, but Michonne stays at the CRM to finish things. Someone put that in the comments.
Gotcha.
And I was hoping that wouldn't come true, because then you have a reverse of essentially what happened to Rick. And
Exactly.
Yeah,
he wouldn't leave her.
No,
they wouldn't separate each other like that. Yeah. Thorne was interesting. I think she said in the end,
Okafor was right.
Okafor was right. You are the one to lead, or whatever. So I think she understood, but I think Horn's ambition was more drived. She was afraid of the echelon briefing for sure, but she felt that with everything that she's gone through, that this was something that she needed and she felt alive from. So I think if Thorne wasn't killed, could she have potentially, maybe have turned and truly saw Rick's way and Michonne's way? I think so, but I think it was just more of her ambition to be part of something that she really hadn't felt like that in her life. And that's what was really driving her to really be part of something, even though she knows it's going to be killing a lot of people.
Or she's selfish and thinks the only way I survive is by doing this.
Yeah. She can't see a life outside of that.
Yeah.
Right now.
And it's almost like Rick saw through the bullshit that Beale was saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, the big thing was in 14 years, it's an estimated 14 to 18 years or something like that,
right,
that all humans would be extinct. because of the disease, because of the walkers, because of
wars,
everything.
Yeah.
And to prevent that, the CRM had to wipe everything out. And if you're sitting there like a man like Rick, who, you know, drives a little bit on faith in his own people, you're going to see right through that.
Yeah. Faith in people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Thorne, I don't think, has that faith in people that Rick does.
No, it's kind of like also going back to like what Negan and Jadis always say, like people are a resource. So if people are a resource and you're planning on going to wipe out every single community that you come across because all you want are the, what they say, roughly 200,000 people within the Civic Republic right now.
They want them to be the last resource.
They want them to be, yes, exactly. So I knew it was going to be something like that. It was going to be brutal. And the fact that they were just going to go back out and just wipe out Portland like they did with Omaha.
Dude, the moment that Beale noticed the look, the look on Rick's face. Because it's not like he was waiting for Rick to respond. He saw the look on his face.
Because last time when
Beale immediately jumped up.
Yeah, because last time when Beale asked him the question, he's like, I want to look in your eyes. And Rick had his massive poker face on, and Beale believed him. And that look that Rick gave was like, you're about to die now.
Yes.
And Beale immediately knew that.
Yeah.
Dude, that look was sick, dude.
That was awesome.
You know what that look reminded me of?
Garrett.
Yeah. When he killed Garrett. Gareth, I think it was called.
Gareth.
Gareth.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
someone has to.
Yeah, someone has to. Yeah.
I love that line, dude.
Yeah,
but someone's gonna cross your path.
When he killed Garrett, yeah, that look was when he was looking at Gareth.
But he was looking at Garrett like constantly.
He never took his eyes off.
That's what made that scene so brutal. And I'm surprised they didn't put that in the flashbacks.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah,
they didn't put him in there.
Yeah.
And if they did, it was so quick I didn't realize it.
Yeah, there were some good flashbacks too. They had a lot of good stuff. Man, what a finale. I honestly, I didn't know if they could have done it, finishing it that way. It didn't feel rushed. Slightly it did. Once again, we'll get more details in our review later. Yeah. We'll do later in the week, but I think it was done well, and I think that was the purpose of this series was, like they said, they want to close out Rick and Michonne's story, and they truly did. Yes, would we have loved another season? Of course, because we love the content, we love the universe, we love Rick, we love Michonne. But then it's like, man, in a way, like, do we really want to keep seeing Rick and Michonne in the CRM still for another season? I just wanted more because I wanted to dive more into the CRM because of, the changes that have to happen to bring the CRM down.
Yeah.
Like, and of course it probably took They had to go from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast. It's going to take a couple months. They had to go to drop points to refuel. So I'm sure it took a little while, a month, maybe two to get home, but still.
It's just nice knowing now that Rick is safe in Alexandria, home.
He's going to learn
and living the best.
Yeah.
Living the best life that he can for the rest of his life. But knowing that.
But learning everything, though, getting home, learning about what happened to Alexandria, what happened to Hilltop. Hilltop is no more. Learning about the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Going to the Commonwealth. Seeing how everyone has progressed. And yes, he's going to have to learn of all the friends that have died in that time frame, too. But he's going to be told everything. And now what would be interesting is now then when he, hopefully he tells all of our group about the CRM, what exactly happened, how this massive group was, and what they did. And I would have loved to have seen the conversation between him and Gabriel about Jadis. Yeah, because Gabriel would hopefully say, yeah, well, years ago, I found out that Jadis was doing something. She was very secretive about it. She would never tell me, but then she came to visit me a few times every year.
Well, Michonne's wearing the ring that Jadis showed Father Gabriel.
The conversation will happen. We won't see it on screen, of course, but you just have to imagine of when it gets to that point of when Father Gabriel discusses this with Rick, and Rick tells him about Jadis, and in the end, Jadis became Anne, basically. So, man, God, that was good.
really good.
That was really good. Yeah, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Definitely stay tuned. We'll be doing our full review of the series, kind of get more deeper into it, give a little more expanded thoughts. But man, what a way to go. What a way to go. So once again, if you enjoyed, make sure you smash that like button, get that YouTube algorithm going, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you guys in the next one. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation. We're out.